Joe, what we saying? What we saying? Right, hang on. Let me get the TikTok live going. What we saying though, people? What's everyone saying? Joe, what? What you saying, boys? What you saying, Mehmet? Cam, what you saying? Tommy, Vigok, Elliot, what you saying? Like Chaz, Pascal. Morning. Let me just get the announcement and everything sent in. We'll get into the charts, boys. Get into the charts. Everyone drop a like on the stream. Everyone drop a little like on the stream. Two secs, boys. YouTube. TikTok. Let me just find the right TikTok account. Yeah, let me know what pairs we're looking at. Let me know what pairs we're mainly looking at. EU, GU, EG. What we looking at? Morning Stu. Give me a sec, boys. I'll read all these comments out. I think the official Richesovic's live account's back. Oh yeah, it is. It is. It's got egg kicked everywhere. Alright, sweet. Get the face cam on real quick. I can't wait for my fucking PC to arrive. Cannot wait, mate. Can't be dealing with lag anymore, man. Can't wait to retire from lag, bruv. Alright, what we saying? Morning if you're joining on TikTok. What we saying now? What we all saying? Why not 50% 15-minute FVG? Because the RR is not good enough, bro. It's like a 1-to-1. Morning blue sky, what you saying? We back, come on. Fresh week, fresh money. Been in EU long since 8:05. Hopefully we can continue. Nice. Yeah, I did see the 5-minute, but on a Monday I was just a bit hesitant, man, to jump in. I'll show you that entry. I knew a lot of people would be in. So yeah, I don't know if I'm assuming you got in on here or something like that. On the retap of that. And same for EU. EU was nicer as well because we actually had the 5-minute inversion and tap. So I know a lot of you probably going to be in. But just for Monday, I like that extra confirmation. But again, you can still see the strategy is working a treat even when we're not trading it. You can still see a clear move happening again from Asia low. Out to Asia high, boom. I'm going to shorten that so it doesn't get in the way. Yeah, I know a lot of you men are in that, but for me it's just a bit too risky for literally the first thing we've seen on a Monday. Bear in mind, there weren't that much on the higher time frame. It is really just the inversion. I know we've swept the prior day low, which is nice as well, but that's the main thing we've seen. My face is bad dark on this camera. Morning one step, morning trap. Let me read these. EG sales, come on, what do you know about Gary's? Mate, that Gary's economics, bro, the more and more I watch him, the less and less I like him. He started off, like, I used to bare like him, but then I see a lot of things saying, well, essentially he just lied about being the best trader in Citibank, innit? Which is the only reason I saw, obviously, what he says makes sense, but the main reason you listen to him is because of that one thing, innit? And it just turned out to be a lie. But I suppose he's calm. He's calm. Do you decide between EU and GU? Clean GU entry today. That's why. You look at EG, bro. So if you want to buy, for example, so EU and GU are both looking like buyers. You look at EG, and then you see what EG is doing. So you can see EG right now is bullish, right? So that means that the euro is strong and the pound is weak. Right, obviously it's a combination of the two, but that's essentially what it means. So boom, that means if obviously strong euro, you want to be buying the euro. Same way if it was going down and you wanted a long EU and GU. If EG goes down, it means the euro is going down and the pound is going up. So again, we want to buy. So we'd go for the pound. Yeah, mate, why is this TikTok absolutely collapsed after one ban? I think I've got to turn the face cam on. Appreciate the likes, Stu. Let me let me turn the camera on, Stu, so you get a bit of company. The chat is literally Stu like the liars, Stu like They might have banned us, they might have held us from the FYP. Let's get that on. Morning, Mags, what you saying? See, look, now man, join it, what the hell? Actually, don't know, to be fair. Let me read the chat quickly. Sorry, GU, EU, GU, EG, EG. Yeah, chat, let me know what we're looking at. Let me know what we're mainly looking at. Let me quickly get to the bottom of these chats quickly. Let me get to these chats quickly. EG looks the best. Morning G. Doesn't look like this is going to retrace yet. Don't look like it, bro. But we do still have a whole hour left of the kill zone. So we'll see if it wants to come down. Yeah, it's quite a lot really, another 15. What we'll sometimes get, what we can hopefully get is 2 really big candles. That's the best thing we can hope for, is a very quick retrace. That retrace is going to leave behind another fair value gap, which we can potentially catch a scalp pop of. Is what I'll potentially be going for. So yeah, I do agree. If we do retrace before the kill zone into this, it's going to have a lot of momentum. And that is something we do typically see. We'll have a really violent retracement. That trade on Friday boomed though. If anyone got in on that EU longs, again, that was sent into the Signal group on Friday. So yeah, another winning week in the Signal group, another winning week in the Mentorship, and yeah, man, another fresh week this week to get even more done. I'm in EG shorts right now. Fair play. EG short right now. Fair play. If I miss any comments on TikTok, just spam. Or just put them in again, innit? On it. Doesn't look like it's gonna EG. EG. Everyone's saying EG. Why not 50% EG? Everyone's saying EG. 50% of 50 on EG. Are you waiting for a tradesman on EU? Yeah, bro. I'd like to pull back an EU now in Euro USD. Everyone talking about EU. Gary Economics went my school. No way. Where did you go to school? Didn't he grew up in Ilford? Did you go Ilford? Did he go Ilford school? Man, I'm not gonna lie. That is the most. Ilford school is the least diverse school in it. You'll see in ends, not in ends, just in the UK. Bro, please stop inviting me to go live. What do you think of EG? Okay, everyone's saying EG sells, EG shorts. I mean 50% of their fit on GU. I reckon it's gonna retrace. You're not very loud, by the way, mate. Yeah, see, people keep saying this. I don't know what. I think it might be this way. Let me turn down. Wait. What else can you hear that's louder? What if I just turn everything down? Wait. Oh wait. What if I mute this? Does that help? Bro, can you please stop? Right, Monday dub. Nice to see a dub for once. You need to do more than one day, bro. You need to do 2 days in a row. If you was here on Friday as well, we had another dub. Yeah, it was banging. Banging week yesterday, last week, boys. Banging week. How we all doing now? Let me see what people saying on TikTok. EU blasted to detail. Trust me, bro. How long did it take? How long did it take to be profitable? About a year, bro. Probably about 2 years, to be honest. Could have posted that one in the signals, mate. Did you catch this one? Again, boys, there's honestly no point in telling me what to do in the signals because I'll just bang you in your face. No, I'm joking. No, I'm joking. There's no point telling me what to do in the signals. Like when people say, "Oh, you should have posted this one in the signals," bro. Trust me. The reason I'm profitable, the reason I'm nearly $1 million funded, is because I know what to do in it. Trust me, I know what to do. If a trade's too risky for my signals, I won't send it in. Fuck what anyone tells me. If people say, "Oh, it's too risky," but I don't think it is, then I'll send it in. There's been enough times where you would have wanted me to send in a trade, but I haven't done it, and it's lost. So trust me, boys. If you're in the signals, some trades I won't send in, some trades I will, but I'm just doing it to the absolute best of my ability. And my judgment, I can only trust my judgment because you man pay for my trades. Do you know what I mean? So I'm not going to trust anyone else's judgment other than my own. It's also how I trade as well, boys. I like to trade pretty conservatively. I don't like having trades all throughout the day. And another thing, if I take a trade at like 8:05 on Monday and take an L, then it just makes the rest of the week so much harder. That's why I was waiting for that 15-minute. It would have been a lot more of a high time frame entry. That probably would have gone in the signals, but yeah, right now we're just running. Yeah, school in Barkingside, Fairlop, Ilford County. No way, that's what school you go. Do I know you in real life? Do I know you in real life? Because that is... I could have gone that school, innit? Lou, would you trade EU today as it's a bank holiday? Yeah, bro, you got to think, yeah, like you said, it's only French. Okay, everyone's saying EG. GJ fly in. Where do you think EG will go? And your mic... Is your mic level low in the system settings? No, this is what I'm saying. It's turned up to the full. Like, I don't know what else I can do. Like, it's literally it's on the full. I just need a mic in it, but I've got a PC coming in. Well, it should be here like tomorrow or the day after. So I'm just gonna quickly get another mic on Amazon today. So we're all ready for that. Bang them, Lou. Do you think any previous New... Okay, let's quickly go through EG. Do you think any previous New York highs on Friday? Do you think this will reach previous New York highs on Friday? We're only trading it to the Asia high, so potentially not. I mean, my higher time frame, I would like to see that get hit. If we quickly just do a higher time frame on EU and GU. This is the 4-hour range. We want us to come up, fill the imbalance, the internal, and then come down and break that low. Similarly for GU, you can see GU's got high, it's got a low. We want it to come up and fill the imbalance, depending on how strong or weak it is. It might be this one, but either way we want it to retrace and then get in the sell. So we are planning potentially the first 2 days of the week to be bullish. We'll see. How long did it take to get 10k to becoming profitable? About 2 months. This is the thing about being profitable off trading as well. Like, and I try to explain this to my mates all the time. It takes so long to make your first pound, but once you make your first pound, it like grows so quickly. That's the one thing you should know about trading is. It's why it's very important to look at stuff long term. It's like the old bamboo thing. You know how the bamboo grows for like 3 years underground, but then as soon as it comes out of the ground, it just shoots up. That's like trading, so you should never get disheartened that it's taking you long to learn. Because as soon as you become profitable, that's when you just start cooking straight away. Yeah, EG, let's have a look at EG on the higher time frame. Yeah, EG's a fucking difficult pair. We are obviously more bullish than anything on EG. Oh, should really keep that there. Yeah, got a PC coming real soon, boys. We did take out the Friday high, which is I like. But I mean, that's all we've really done is taken out a bit of liquidity. We still got higher liquidity to reach as well. Still think we're gonna reach this high here. Oh shit, we did just take that. I was looking on another broker earlier. I'm sure it said we didn't take it. But yeah, that is a nice extra bit of liquidity we're taking there. Obviously taking the Friday high as well as the Friday high as well as that swing high there. The weekly time frame you can see. Basically the last 2 weeks highs have been swept, which is nice. So yeah, shorts do look decent. Yeah, I'll probably go off the end of that 15-minute imbalance. So to be fair, probably around about here is where you want to get in. The thing again with EG, you've got to have a 4-pip stop loss regardless. So you may as well just, there's no point like entering here, and then you've got to have a 4-pip stop loss anyway. So if you did want to get in, I'd say probably end of this 15-minute imbalance or round about. So yeah, pretty much where we are now really. Let me draw out the 20. 130 man in here, we're cooking boys. Let's get 150 bods in here real quick. Everyone drop a like. So yeah, you'd probably be looking to get in there. If you're on YouTube as well, everyone double tap the screen. We're on 6.6k likes. That's pretty demonic. So yeah, we do actually need to grow a few likes. There. Yeah, I'm getting a PC real soon, innit? So the quality's about to be active. TikTok, you guys will probably be watching through the screen as well. But I don't know, I do like having the camera there, because I can show you other shit. EURUSD, 4 to 5 years deep in this game, only now I'm starting to approach profitability. This is what I'm saying, bro, and I've known people it's taken that long as well, like it's... Let's check the drive today, see what car we've been left. Are you trading bank holiday? Yeah, it's only a French bank holiday, bro, for the people asking. Only a French bank holiday. And let's be honest, what do the French do anyway? Do you know what I mean? Sit there with their bread and... To be fair, now I can imagine the France do actually get into it, work quite hard. The Spanish are the ones for me. I'm just convinced that the Spanish people are way too laid back for a Spanish bank holiday to have any impact on the market. But in all seriousness, yeah, the main one you want to look out for with the euro is Germany, because that's the biggest economy in Germany. But to be fair, yeah, it's not going to make a difference. You got to think the euro is traded in like 40 different countries. When I say traded, I mean it's like the base currency. So just got the birds on lock. Chase. I don't even know what I said for you to say that. What's GU price? Eat snails, G. I've eaten snails before, bro. I'll eat anything really, like within reason. I'm not gonna eat shit, but I'll eat any food really. I'll be honest. If they're allowed to sell it, I'll eat it. Do you know what I mean? Bro, your mic's fine. Yeah, your mic's sweet for me. Sounds fine for me. Yeah, no, I do hear you. I think it's just sometimes it goes a bit quiet, innit? Yeah, Trap. Do I know you in real life? Cause GU EG analysis. I'm in a cell. Yeah, we'll look at EG. I'm just reading the comments real quick. The French just love to lose to Chelsea. Who saw Trump lifting the or standing next to the trophy? Stood right in front of Cole Palmer, the geezer who literally scored. Literally scored 2 goals in the final. All you can see in the photo is Trump's head in front of him. White flag merchants. Yeah, if I missed any comments on either platform, boy, just drop me a message again. How much you think you'll profit this morning? Do you think it's too late to get into a buy? I'll show you how you can basically work. So you entered this trade at 7:30 AM. Nah, bro. Well, this trade would have been a little bit earlier, but I'm not in this trade anyway. This is one that we caught by the members. I don't really trade that heavy Monday, especially like 5 minutes into the day. But yeah, 7:40 is when we start trading. 7:40 to 10. Have it on a smaller account, but not on any big accounts. That's the thing, boys. The way we trade, there's no need to ever stress. Look, I mean, just look at the moves. Look at the fucking moves. It's been moving exactly how we'd want it the last couple of days, man. This one was a bit shaky, a bit dead, but then again, straight back Asia liquidity, high swept, clean sell. Day before that, high swept, clean sell. So we're getting what we want time and time again, which means we don't have to force these moves. But yeah, again, textbook. This is the strategy we've been telling you. If you go to my YouTube videos, you'll be able to see me blabbering on, telling you to trade this strategy step by step by step. If you literally followed my YouTube video step by step, you would have made money today. Like, in fact, you would have made money over the last like 6 months without even having any higher time frame analysis, just purely on the Asia liquidity. So when does this strat not tend to work, bro? When we got news sessions, and we got news events. So when we have, can you target EU Friday high? Yeah, no worries. Yeah, it's on the days where we have news. So obviously tomorrow, Tuesday and Wednesday, we do have quite important news. EJ was banging. I'll have a look at EJ in a minute, bro. Is EG same lot size as EU and GU? No, you work out your lot size based on your stop loss size. So for example, right, this one here has got a 5 pip stop loss. So all you do, if you go to my website, Richess-FX, it's linked to my Instagram, my YouTube, all the rest of it. we've got a lot size calculator. So all you do, you go on. I'm not gonna get it up. It's gonna lag. But when you Google it, when you go on a website, there's a little calculator. You put in what pair it is, how much stop loss it is, and how much you want to risk. So you'll say 1%, 2%, whatever you want to do, and then it will tell you what lot size to do in order to risk your given amount. Say you said 1%. So you put in 5, and I don't know, that'll probably be like 20 lots on a 100k account at 1% risk. Or then, for example, if you had it a bit higher up, so I don't know, say you had it that body, and now the stop loss is only, or we'll round it up to 4 pips. So now it's probably going to be like 18 lots. So it changes every time you move it, basically. Every time your stop loss changes. And that's the main difference. So EU, for example, stop loss here on that would be like 6 pips. It tends to be bigger. If we look at this one on GU, the stop loss would be like 17 pips. That's why I wouldn't get in on this, by the way. 17 pips is too big for me. That's what I normally want my TPs to be looking like. Not my stop losses. That's a bit mad. But yeah. You can't just, there's not just a set amount for stop losses. Why not target Friday high? Just a sell. Oh, you mean EU, GU? Because that's all we do, bro. We target Asia high. There's no need to target the Friday high. There's no need to. Why would you target the Friday high? Why would you take the risk? So you can get 6R, or you're going to sit in a trade for another, I don't know, probably take you another 2 hours for an extra 2R. Is it worth it? Would you risk 6R once we're already here to make an extra 2? I personally wouldn't. If you want to, fair play. I can see us higher time frame wise going up here. I do want us to go up here on a higher time frame, but what you got to think, the London session manipulates, right? Which is why we trade how we do. It's why we trade to the Asia high, because at the end of the day, we don't care once it gets there if it goes boom and shoots off, or if it goes, but we don't care. All we know is the London session manipulates, so it's going to take out the Asia low and also take out the Asia high, just exactly as it did the day before. Get the Asia high, rally down to the Asia low. So whatever way we take it, it doesn't really matter. We still see the same shit, boys. You see here, it didn't happen. That's why I've got the little red bit. Again, the next 2 days after that, Asia high swept, traded down into the low. Same as this one, Asia high swept, traded down into the low. What gives you confirmation to enter off Asia sweep? We use either fair value gaps, inverse fair value gaps, or market structure shifts. If you go to my YouTube's there, bro. You can I've got a video on my strategy. I've got a good couple videos on my strategy. Watch my most recent one. It's a 30 vid. I am live on YouTube right now, boys. If you want to see my full screen and that. What does DTO stand for? Daily True Open, bro. Crypto Clarter. Where did you enter and why? Let's get back into EG. The main thing we want to look at is the 5 minute, because this 15 minute has been inverted, so the 5 minute FVG actually ends there. If I told you it's going to take you 10 years and then you'll earn a wage in the top 5% of the country moving forward, you would grab that with 2 hands. Yeah, exactly, bro. Exactly. That's what trading can do. You can see Colson, what is he doing here? yeah, apparently. I want it Jack, oh yeah. I would be fuming if I was Cole Palmer. I'd be like, bruv, stand in front of fucking someone else, do you know what I mean? I swear this tapped in, or am I bugging? I sworn it's tapped in. My strat's slightly different, trying to understand yours a bit more. Yeah, so Daily trade opens 5 a.m, bro. So yeah, the AG session is from me 1 a.m to 7 a.m. People tell you different times, but trust me, I've traded this strategy for like 3 years. 3.5 years. EG moving. Yeah, trust. There's a better entry on EU, 50% of the 15-minute IFVG. Yeah, but the reason for that, bro, is we've got a few fair values. So we've got this one here. You just drew a thing. We've got one here. We've also got one here. So we had quite a few, and it was just a lot cleaner. This one was a lot bigger and a lot cleaner. You can see that's an actual distribution move. At the 1, 2, 3 candles. You can see it's a clear distribution. So it would be nice to mitigate these, but we don't really know if it's going to be this one. In which case, if it is this one, then the RR wouldn't be good enough. If it's this one, then yeah, the RR will be good enough, but I just don't think we'll come all that way down. Full margin, just full margin without stop loss is the best. City went mad to let Palmer go. He's a baller. Yeah, trust me, he's so much better than Foden. He's so clear of Foden, in my opinion. Nah, bro, but we're finna say Mary, fair play. EJ was banging, trust me, bro. Is EG same lot size as E? Oh yeah. GJ was nice today. 4 hours CRT complete. Just didn't get the pullback for entry. Was that the age of liquidity entry? No worries, KE. You guys in EG? No, I'm not in EG right now. The entry we had was off this fair value gap here with 5 pip stop loss. So like I said, if you want to get in, that would probably be what I'd be after. If you want a slightly more premium entry, I'd go off the body here. We probably will come back up, I'll be honest. It's only another like 3 pips. We probably will just have that extra move up again, and then so whether you get in now or whether you get in at the higher level, it's mainly about your conviction on the higher time frame. So actually we've had an inversion, a fair value gap, and a market structure shift. You can see that's the inversion that we tapped. So we did tap that inversion really cleanly. See how it does. Now, I haven't looked at any yen pairs today, VGOT. Yeah, let me know the pattern on yen pairs, because I've seen a few people comment them, but I don't know if anyone's actually in. They just said it was nice earlier. Do you think EU is still valid if we retrace? Yeah, bro, if we retrace. I reckon the EU will come back down. Yeah, it looks like it's coming back down a little bit now. EG moving, trust me, bro. What's your conviction on GU today? Mainly for a start, the age liquidity grab, and then second of all, was basically a retracement on the 4-hour range. It's essentially all we really want. So again, age liquidity grab goes without saying. If you get rid of, let me get rid of this just to clean it up, because it probably won't tap in. But Asia low was swept. After the Asia low was swept, we looked for confirmation, which we had, and then we looked to trade it up into the high. So that was our main strategy that we trade every day. And then my higher time frame conviction was I want us to trade into, this is the swing low, this is the swing high. We want us to trade it into either this fair value gap or into this fair value gap, one of the two. One of the two, peeps. do you want to say to Joe Byron right now? I'll take you out of dinner. It's a random pre-recorded live. Serious aura loss for that commenter. You getting an EG, Lou? Nah, bro. Nah, I mean, you can get it if you want, but as I said, I tend to not trade so much on Mondays. I know that there'll be banging setups throughout the week, so I'm not really too bothered. I mean, if you're trying to pass an account, if you're trying to just grind right now, then yeah, potentially get into a trade if you're really trying to run it up. But obviously, majority of my accounts are funded, so I've not really got to take that risk unless I see a really nice trade. Yen basket just manipulated Asia low. Sweet, let's have a look. I'm considering EJ shorts. Let's have a look at the yen basket then, boys, as EG seems to... Again, we're just breaking past that DTO, and it looks like we could have just whipped off of it, so let's hope we can run away. Run away. That's better than we want to put on that song. Should I firm the copyright strike? Nah. Can have a look at gold. Yeah, no worries, Catty. We'll have a look at gold after. Let's look at yen basket real quick, because I know we just took the Asia low. So first of all, let's start on the higher time frame. Yen basket's a mad one. I'll be honest. Yen basket's a really nice. Well, not the yen basket specifically, but JPY pairs does move a lot. My favourite pair, other than dollar pairs, JPY pairs are definitely my favourite. I don't know what you'd call it. Group of pairs. So on the weekly time frame, again, this is what people do. You shouldn't be on the week. A lot of people go on the weekly time frame. They do the higher time frame analysis, and they'll be going like this. Oh, we got an order block from across here, or stuff like that. This is not how you do the higher time frame. If you're looking at the weekly time frame like this, you're cooked. You're cooked. Unless you're swing trading. What you want to do, you want to zoom into the most recent couple of weeks and see actually what's going on, what we mitigate, what we trading towards. And you can see really that we are very, very bearish. So all we should really be prioritizing, if we can, is sells. Evidence of that is we haven't really got to look too much further than last week's candle. Pretty much opened, had a tiny push to the upside, and then pretty much the entire week was bearish, and it closed also very bearish. It didn't go down loads, but then closed up here. It went down loads and closed literally down here. So we're very bearish on JPY pairs. Go on the daily time frame. Again, the range on the daily is from here to here, so we can see the last thing that was mitigated was a fair value gap. So you can see fair value gap there was mitigated. So in terms of internal, external, we've got a high and a low, so that would have been our range high and low. You can see we came up, filled the internal, and then came down and broke that range low, closing below. So now we've got another high and low. We'll make the old ones red so you can tell the difference between the old range and the new one. Boom, boom, oh, boom, boom. Alright, so now we've got to find the POI of this range. So on the 4 hour, I would say, first of all, we can see how unnatural that candle is. We can see not only did we fill the imbalance, as we said, this is our imbalance, but we also came up again to get that second tap of it, which is really nice, that mitigation. So what I'd really be trying is trying to trade it up into this, that 4 hour, and then to take the low. So the move I want to see is up into here and then down into this low. That's what I'll be trying to see. You can see we've got 4 hour CRT here. I mean, we've just had this one completed, manipulated and traded up. We've got 4 hour CRT here, but you don't really, I wouldn't really want to be getting in on that so much. I would more be looking at that as an imbalance fill. 4 hour, you can see we filled the imbalance. So that is the start of the bullish retracement. Obviously took that low, filled that. And then as people are saying, we've also had that nice reaction after taking the Asia low. So Asia low swept. Got it out. So yeah, we want to trade it up into the Asia high. See if we've got any inversions. Yeah, we do. So we have a nice 5-minute inversion there. Very, very clean. Very clean. We've got 3 candles. 1, 2, 3. And you can see the middle one is the distribution one, which means it's obviously the biggest one and has the gap itself. So that's almost perfect. What you want, a little bit of stalling, heavy sell-off, instantly reversed. So that's why we use inversions, to show that the momentum has shifted from the downside to now the upside. So boom. We're going to draw out our inversion. You can see it falls perfectly on the other inversion as well. See, it falls perfectly on this big candle. So you'd be waiting until price retraces into, yeah, about 50%, and then you'd be looking for price to go up. Therefore, other pairs like GJ, EJ, and UJ will be looking to sell. If I missed any comments, boy, just put them in again. Appreciate all the follows. Where did you learn how to trade? I learned on my own, really, bro. Learned on YouTube. Here's a new level of AI that lets you interact with the chat. Yeah, it's brazy, isn't it? It's the most accurately pre-recorded live as well. I've chosen a day somehow that the market perfectly resembles today. What do you know about that? Alright, cool. So let's look at our dollar pairs now. Want to look for one that aligns with what we're looking for. This one's a little bit dead. We didn't actually take the high on UJ, which tells us that UJ is not that strong right now. Which is a good thing, but obviously we didn't take the liquidity. So yeah, EJ moving lovely this morning, man. Absolutely lovely. We can already see that move. So we cleanly took the Asia low. Straight to the Asia high. And now looks like we're rebalancing this fair value gap. So yeah, if you did want to get in shorts on EJ or JPY pairs, this EJ looks nice. I'm retesting the daily true open now. That would even be a nice point to enter, to be fair, that daily true open, to be honest with you. Only problem with that is your stop loss is going to be probably too big. You can still have your TP on this low. I mean, it's still a 2-to-1, so that's decent. And to be fair, you're going to be a lot safer because your stop loss is 16 pips. That will be the most likely to get tapped in, I would say, would be here. So pretty much now. But if you want the better RR, then I would suggest drawing on your OTE. Wrong way. So from the top, mark it on, to the bottom, I'm marking out your OTE and then just going off your OTE. It's going to give you a lot nicer RR. Yeah, for actually most likely to get in tapping in, I would say DTO right here would already be in right now. So yeah. Probably have a slightly tighter stop with this one. If you are getting in now. Something like that would be decent, but yeah. I'd just stick to what we see, to be fair. Stick to what we normally have and just go for that. No point trying to overcomplicate it. The DTO is a lovely entry point, but yeah, I don't want to overcomplicate it. We'll see how it does anyway. That was UJ. Let's have a look at GJ now. GJ looks very similar, looking like we swept that high. Let's turn on our 8. Okay, no, we didn't sweep the high yet. We did sweep the low already, though. So yeah, EG's mainly the one that's correlating. Sorry, EJ. Right, let's hopefully we can run away now. Everyone double tap. Yo, if you're watching on TikTok, go over to my YouTube, subscribe to my YouTube. I've got videos on my strategy there. I stream every day live trading the London session. I'm the best London session trader who goes live. So yeah, better get on this. I ain't anything today. Yeah, it's actually been really nice, to be fair, Mood. It's been lovely today. We've had EU, GU with that lovely move. JPY pairs with that lovely move. Why don't you use the dotted lines on your boxes to show 50%? I do, bro. But we didn't use 50%. It just gets in the way. It makes your chart look more messy, innit? I do normally turn it on if it's like relevant, but do you know what I mean? It just makes it messier than it needs to be. When we're coming into it though, I will. So say we got, like say I was drawing this for us to come into. I'd have it there because I'd actually want to know where the 50% is. But when we've already mitigated, you got to think with this, we've mitigated the whole thing anyway. So where the 50% is, like, doesn't even matter. You know what I mean? We came into the full 100% of it, so. Yeah, bro, I see Gary's Economics. What made me think that in that video when I was watching Gary's Economics, he was going, something like, he said, oh, the reason why, something like the reason why, he reckons the reason why reform and stuff has like started to form and started to be bare big is because of Gary's Economics, because he basically like, I can't remember what he was saying. He basically just took credit for everything in the world that's happening. It's like, how important do you think you are, mate? You're not like, I'll be honest, not really that many people. To me, let's be honest, no one cares what he says. Like, let's just be open and honest. Whether his idea is good or not, no one takes no fucking notice. The only, like, it's the most obvious thing in the world. I'm not going to say it because I don't want to get into it. I don't think I can talk about certain topics on here. But I mean, it's not really a big surprise. Where he reckons the reason people are turning on the Labour government and stuff is because it's basically because of Gary's Economics. Like, don't think it is. There's two very obvious things. Well, both of them beginning with I, as it happens, which is probably why a majority of people have turned on the Labour government. Is Stu Dog here? Yeah, he is here, bro. You think you'll trade rest of this week due to news? Yeah, bro, definitely, man. Definitely. We're not going to have a whole week off. We'll be on there. We'll see. We'll see what goes on. It might not be the best day, but remember, even in them weeks where it's not the best, it's good to be on there to learn, even if you don't take any trades. That's what sets me apart from a lot of other people and a lot of you boys. Like you boys, if it's a bank holiday, you just won't trade. But then how do you know how a price moves on a bank holiday? If you trade this week, now you understand what happens on a week when there's loads of news. If you take the week off, then you're just going to wait till the next week and you probably get cooked by it. Mate, on Alpha Capital is 6%, 8% or 10% target at best. I'd say 8, bro. Man is always moaning about something. Yeah, trust. He is. He says the biggest problem's like taxing the rich. Which, yeah, it is a big problem, but like, he's just so set in that one view. He actually thinks it's the only thing that matters. And I'm not being funny, like, it is just a massively general left policy. Like, it's nothing new, bro. Like, you've essentially told us the difference between left and right economics. Like, the basic difference between left and right economics. Tax the rich versus don't tax the rich. Government spending versus no government spending. Like, he said nothing profound and he's acting like he's fucking, oh, I've done this, I've done that. The only reason anyone watches him is because he's been on every podcast under the sun and claimed to be the best trader. That's the only reason people watch him, and that turned out to be a lie. I actually used to like him till I found out that was a lie, and I was like, bruv, like, how can I even take this bro seriously if he's just finessed me into watching him, basically. Now, I'm not going to watch some random bro talk about economics. It's the fact he said that he had legitimacy behind him, and he famoosed us. Show your E-chart, no worries, bro. EG playing around. How did you get an entry on EU? Off the 5 minute, bro, I didn't actually catch this one myself. But again, you can see how the age liquidity is playing out. See just how the age liquidity is playing out. Get rid of this real quick. So yeah, we got the obviously Asia low was swept there. If we go on our 5 minute time frame, you can see 3 candles there. 1, 2, 3. This one left behind an imbalance, or this was the lowest imbalance left. 50% entry, stop loss on the low. Just absolute textbook, really. The only reason I didn't get in on this or signal it is because it is a Monday and it was literally like half an hour into Monday's price action. So I didn't want to shoot my bolt too early, as they say. Maybe that's a problem with me, and maybe I should have just executed. But that's a conversation for myself. Yeah, I'd aim for not even the Friday high. By the way, I'd aim for that. Asia high. I usually go 8% raw spreads and bi-weekly payouts. Yeah, that's the exact same that I do. Nah, he is. Gary's Economics does love a moan. He is good, isn't he? But he loves a moan. Bruv. Yo. Did I not say I want this song to come? Okay. I know it's okay. You can't see it. I know it's up in the YouTube autoplay, bruv. Who was in the live like 10 minutes ago while that whole massive long song was playing? I said, should I put on? Bro, that's mad. Did anyone actually hear me say that? I said I want to put on Runaway, but I don't want to firm the copyright strike. Of every song I've ever listened to on YouTube, bro, got it right. Fucking hell. The algorithm's listening to us, boys, so watch how you comment, innit? Just gonna get... Everyone double tap the screen, boys. If you're watching on YouTube, boys, let's hit a banging like goal. Let's get 50 likes on this stream. Double tap the live if you want me to go live tomorrow. Trading the exact same way, cooking the markets. I'm virtually the same in EU, lovely bro. Hit a 1 to 2 on EU this morning, lovely. Nothing wrong with low RRs. As long as it's above 1 to 2, in my opinion, that is absolutely fine. Any trades you recommend getting into? We're just looking in general, really, Abdullah. How was EU getting on? Sorry, EG. Oh, where's it gone, bro? Must have unticked it. It's got B. Yeah, this one's coming up. Who's getting in EJ? I don't trade JPY pairs, but who's getting in? By the way, boys, if you want to get into my Discord, it's there. Discord's there, community, same as my Instagram and my YouTube. I've got my full strategy on YouTube if you want to learn a bit more about what we do. Obviously, I do have mentorship and signals as well. Best signals on the net, best mentorship on the net. So against you on EU, 15-minute FVG respected. Fair play, AI. Lovely. That's what I mean. As long as you're trading the age of liquidity, it's very simple. EG moving hard again. Let me know if the music's too loud on YouTube, boys. Booger, I put my finger on Alan Sugar. EG moving hard again. Yeah. That's why I mainly trade EU, GU, bro. EG is good, but you can't rely on the higher time frame as much. Like, how's it even doing? It's just consolidating right now. To be fair, it's not moving the worst. You're just having that consolidation. Again, turn of the hour will probably see a move. 10 o'clock, probably see a move. Fire in a booth. Might be wrong, but I see it being a slow day for EG. Yeah, I mean, Monday is typically a slow day anyway. So yeah, I can definitely see that being the case for EG. You just got to look at the fucking price action of the thing. Peak accumulation and then just like fat distribution, pure accumulation. I need a Q, bro. Who needs a Q? Let's be real. In what scenario would you be like, oh, I need a Q? Like, why a Q? What are you really gonna do with a Q, bruv? Unless it's just for personals, in which case it's like, who goes, oh, I'm gonna stop analysing the fucking drill at 9:30 AM. This is the middle of the day for a trader, bruv. This is prime hours for a trader. We're done in half hour for the day. Why would anyone trade EG? Now, it's a good pair, bros. If you like trading the London session, it's a very good pair because both pairs are native to Europe, so they both move very nice over the London session. It's GJ, this is EJ, bro. Right, that one just tucked in. See how it does. EG for me is on and off, but when it's clean, it's peng. Yeah, mate, it's the most on and off pair. It's like what Stu said. What is it? Love, hate. You love it and it hates you. EG is good when one currency is clearly strong. Yeah, because you do get banging runners, innit? You get really nice runners on EG. That's something you can get to these like that when you got like a nice daily or weekly CRT. Everyone double tap the screen. Let's get 20 likes on the TikTok real quick. Big up to everyone who's double tapping. Let's go. On EG, the 4 hour had already got up 50% of the range, so should come up and take the high. On EJ. What range? Oh, the 4 hour range. Let's have a look. Filled that gap really nicely as well. The opening gap. Imagine what that feels like. Yeah, there's the opening gap there. Let's draw out the line. This is what I signed up for. To be fair, we did fill it during Asia session. It was bare funny on the weekend, yeah, man. I was at the Boozer and there's this guy who he lives near me, innit, but he was in the Boozer. You man would know him, innit, off social media, but he's one of these like alpha, like Chad guys. You know them guys who's like, I can't explain it, like them take kind of guys, innit. And bruv, it's the first time I've heard him speak. He acts exactly like he does. Exactly like he does on socials, to be fair to him. I can't even really remember what happened, but I'm sure like a geezer, I'm sure a geezer like dropped a glass or something, like a worker dropped a glass, and he just started slating him, going like, brother, you a man or what? You a man? And then the geezer must have like called over like a woman to help, and he was like, bro, don't call her over. You meant to be a man in a situation. Like, just went off on him. It was bare funny though, bro. It was like exactly how you'd imagine him to be on fucking socials. Bare jokes. But I feel like I've been having that recently. I just keep seeing the most random people. The most random people. The Euro's quite strong right now. But yeah, I keep just like interacting with the most. I didn't really interact with him, but I keep seeing the most random people. I feel like I'm gonna see fucking Bevo soon, and Jack Burke, and they're gonna be walking along. They're gonna ask me like, I don't know, what do they even ask? Bevo, to be fair, does his Pokemon. I've never liked Pokemon, I'll be real. Never, ever liked Pokemon. Not even one bit. Can't like L Pokemon. Full margin. Check you, Jay. No worries, bro. UJ looks nice, but we just haven't taken the Asia High. So the Asia High is here. Bro, this guy making your life easy out here. What are we putting on, bro? These are the deadest recommendations. Is there any decent songs, guys? Fuck, I'll just put on this 10-minute long. Yeah, Euro pair's not really wanting to move. We've got 20 minutes left of the kill zone. Let me know if anyone's in anything, what we're looking at. Alright, let me... Could I get on your views on gold against the dollar? No worries, let's do gold. I haven't looked at gold in a minute. Lovely, we can see what's happening. See exactly what's happening. So, let me actually get rid of everything on gold so we've got a completely and utterly clean chart. This is the high that we're aiming for. Came off that internal weekly fair value gap. We should come to this all-time high at 3.5k. Look at the other range. What have we just mitigated? Retapped into this fair value gap from 20th of May. Just in on EJ. Nice VGOC. So yeah, we are moving up again. You can see that movement again coming through. This will probably be cleaner on the 4 hour, but after we came into that, you can see it's more the order block, I suppose, but yeah, let's mark out the order block. Came off that order block to break the high again. You can see broke the high. We haven't actually closed above it yet, so we do want to see that, but what we do mainly want to see is a fair value gap form here. And that's going to be what we feel to go higher. So really what we should see is just this movement continuing up to this high. But we want to see what we're going to be filling. So we've just taken a high, so after we take external, we should fill internal. You can see if we refine that down, you can see this is the order block. If you made this a bit nicer as well, I'd say probably down here is what I'd actually be looking for us to come into, this 4 hour. If you draw on the range from the low to the high. You can see it's just sitting in a discount as well, which is nice. Why did you draw the first FVG like that on gold? What do you mean, bro? Don't know what you mean, bro. What's EG? Euro GBP, bro. EUGU, let's have a look. Still just moving up, really. I mean, the dollar, the fucking G has not, genuinely not moved in an hour and a half. Hour and 15 minutes it's moved, wait. In an hour and 15 minutes it's moved 0.2 pips. It's just not moving. I mean, we can see that in the dollar. The dollar's literally just moving sideways. So we're probably going to have a move up to fill these imbalances. And that move down again. So I reckon we're going to see manipulation again. We're going to need another phase of manipulation after that. See what this bad boy is doing. Let's fucking stretch my leg, bro. Yeah, chat, let me know who's in what. Hopefully this EG can start moving now. I want to start breaking these candle lows. Start breaking out of this inverted fair value gap. We've got another fair value gap on the 5 minute just below, so we should come into that. Test that out. Slow day, yeah, trust me, bro. It's going to be like that all week though, man, where we've got a lot of news in the afternoons. I know we don't today, but just for the week it will be like this. My leg is stiff as old boots, mate. And it stretched my hammies out. You think EG going to take car? I'll have a look in a minute, bro. Again, EG's an unpredictable one. That's why I don't trade it as much as my Euro GB. My Euro USD and my EU and GU. I don't tend to trade it too much. Plus in my signals I've got an expert EG trader anyway. Trader who specialises in trading EG and is profitable and has got funded multiple 6 figures off the exact strategy and has learnt from us. So yeah, there's not really any need for me to force it. My members get the absolute best EG. If you was to go on our signal group in the last 2 months on EG, I think we're even let's say we do the last 30, no, we do the last 2 months to keep it fair, because I think that's when Stu started. So in the last 2 months on EG, I think we're up like 11% maybe, something like that. In the last 2 months, just off EG. Because we had a 5.5 hour winner about 2 weeks ago. And we also had a 3 hour as well. So I think actually we're probably about 8-9% up. So I know we haven't had any losses either on EG. We've had a few that haven't tapped, but the way EG reacted off the 15 minutes gives me a slight bullish feel. I mean, yeah, EG's sitting in break even right now, so again, like we always say, if you're praying out about this trade, you can always close it. But yeah, hopefully we can just get a nice rundown. We've pretty much filled everything we need to fill, so. We want to close below the daily tropen as well. That will be nice. A nice close below. Some water, bro. Some water. Remember to drink your water, boys. Thoughts on GU longs? $25k likes. You man are smashing it. Big up for the love on TikTok. Big up to you, man. Big up to you, man. Make sure you're getting in the Discord, man. If you're rating the lives, make sure you get in the Discord, because I'll get locked off on here from time to time. But if you're in the Discord, you'll always know where I'm live every day. I go live every day for the London session, and Mace goes live every day for the New York session on the same account. So drop us a follow, and you've got nothing to worry about it for your entire trading streams, boys. It will change your trading, man. Watching us will change your trading. I'm not even going to pull up anything from the Discord over the weekend, but if you saw the amount of dubs we got last week, crazy shit, crazy shit. We had about 4 payouts on Friday alone, just from members. 1 signal, I think 2 signal members, 2 mentorship members, and then another guy in the free chat. Didn't close below that daily tropen. We do want to close below ideally. Asia's high still not touched, so surely GU long's valid. Yeah, bro. If we get a retracement, but we're probably just not going to get that. So basically, we want to enter before 10. We want to enter before 10 a.m. So I trade from 7 to 10. Again, go to my YouTube, watch my most recent video because there's crucial details of my strategy that you cannot miss out. One of the rules is do not miss our trading times are 3 hours of the day, 3 specific hours, and you cannot break that even by 1 second. If you break it by 1 second, give yourself a slap on the neck. So yeah, it's important you watch that video. You man watch them videos so you don't miss out any crucial information. So what I mean by that, entering before 10, is that say we wanted to go off of this fair value gap, which would be our valid entry point. You'd really want to go off the bottom of it, so you got decent RR. So for like this, for example, 3 RR, right? However, is it likely that we are going to move down 19 pips in the next 8 minutes to tap us in? No, it's not. Bear in mind, in the last hour and 15 minutes, we've moved 1 pip. Are we going to move 19 pips down in 8 minutes? And once we've done that, are we then going to have a massive reversal? Do you know what I mean? It's probably unlikely we're going to have this whole move before the next 8 minutes. I mean, it can take as long as it wants to run, but we are still trying to catch the London momentum and the London Open momentum. Do you have a simple strategy to backtest for beginners on one pair? Yeah, bro. Watch my most recent YouTube video, Arjun. The way EG reacts after 50. Oh, yeah. Put a long on at 10:42. Thank me. Wow. What a weird comment. Why is that, Ben? Yeah, it is likely because of AMD. I don't really get what you're asking, bro. Have you ever made money of this? Is it possible? Let me screenshot this, Ben, even though I know you're lying. What pair? Tell us what pair, Ben, if you're about yourself, lad. Have you actually made? Obviously, bro. Would not be sitting here with my morning if not. You can go on my YouTube to see what we've done. Been trading full time for 3 years. Done pretty much whatever I wanted to do for the last 3 years. Gone to all my favourite countries. Lived abroad. Bought offices. Bought a massive PC like a day ago. Gonna go to Dubai for like a few months. In a few weeks' time. Definitely make money off this, my bro. It's just about scaling up. It's just about scaling up. Retapped entry there. Retapped entry. Now we could be running again. We want to get that nice close. What I want to see is a close below the daily true open and a close below this candle low. Then we can start actually making progress, but we need this to be broken, I'll be real. No lime this morning. There weren't any, bro. It's jarring. There's no lime left. I'm gonna go up today. I'll be honest, bro. No one knows if he's gonna go up today. That's what I'm saying. No one actually knows. Trading is about not necessarily knowing if it's gonna go up or down for the day. It's about trading a specific market mechanism and getting very good at trading that. So, for example, I trade the London session manipulation. When London opens, we get a pop of momentum, and we typically manipulate Asia highs and Asia lows. So I'm not really looking for if we're going to go up or down for the day, like where the daily candle is going to close. I've got an idea of it, but the main thing is I'm getting really good at one specific move. So 3 hours of the day I'll trade in 2 pairs, or 3 really, but 2 mainly. So 2 pairs, 3 hours, 1 move every time, and I get really good at trading that. I've watched this move play out every single day for the last 3 years, so I know. Well, I'm just training my brain to see it so much, which is why I'm able to trade it. But that's a lesson to you boys. You want to get specialized in trading. You're never going to be able to just trade everything. Again, watch my most recent YouTube video where I break that down fully, why you should trade London session and why you're cooked if you trade New York session. That's what it's called. Why you trade New York session. If you trade New York session, you're cooked. Go to UTC 730. You've been trading for 3 years and you don't know what AMD is, even though you trade FVGs. Are you sure, mate? Never said I don't know what AMD is, mate. I didn't understand your question because you said it in broken English, mate. Everyone knows what AMD is. You're not some type of god, Khan. No. Bro thinks he's fucking god for knowing what AMD meant. Well done, lad. I think everyone in this whole live knows what AMD means. Running a nice 6.5 RR. Lovely, Ben. From 730. What was that? What pair? What pair, mate? But yeah. I mean, our whole... Yeah. Just watch my most recent YouTube video, innit? I basically talk about... It's the whole basis of my YouTube video. The reason I say you're cooked when you trade New York session, the whole basis of it is AMD. And I break down how AMD is time-based. Because everyone knows about AMD, but no one really understands it fully. People trade AMD price-wise. They don't realise there's two axes on a chart. Not just one axis. People just think there's a y-axis, just think there's price. There's a whole nother one. So when we're trading AMD, time is just as important as price, and that's what I break down in the video. Can you check EU? No worries, bro. Coming down a little bit. Is the pound coming down as well? Yeah, they're both coming down. Okay, the pound's actually coming down. Can you imagine it does actually come down 18 pips and then come straight? Okay, to be fair, we've only got 2 minutes left of the kill zone. EG just sitting. God, she looks lame. What about she actually looks? I'm gonna have to join. Bro, she was a catfish, bro. What the hell? I thought she was like 25. I got on her profile. She's about 40. Bro, you man can't even see the profile picture to come up, but that was brazy. Why are you in this EY trade? I'm not in EJ, bro. But obviously everyone in my chat, well, a lot of people in my chat are trading JPY pairs, so this is just the one that looked the nicest to me. But yeah, the way these candles are closing, it's not looking too nice, I'll be honest. Yeah, bro, big time. Big time, Mags. Everyone double tap the screen. Let's get 30k likes in here. We're absolutely cooking the likes, I can't lie. Gold. Yeah, we just did gold, bro. I'll show you in a sec. EG making me angry. Go down, bro. Dean's trying everything. Is that you in your profile picture, by the way, Dean? It's a bare smart picture for a YouTube profile picture. It's like a perfectly clean headshot. He's just so right. Back at entry. We're going to have this quite a lot this week in general, boys. If you think it can't go, it fucking can. It fucking can. We do just move sideways a lot. And we're going to have this a lot this week. Reason being is majority of the distribution moves, or not even distribution, that happens all the time. But big moves are going to happen during the New York session. We should still get them nice manipulation moves, as we did today. Still move nice today, but it's just going to struggle to fully move all the way through. Yeah, this EG is probably getting done. Glad I didn't enter this. Let's see though, we'll wait and see. We'll let it play out. Let it play out. The main one I'm really interested in though is EJ. EJ's a pair I'd consider trading a little bit more than EU. Sorry, than EG. I've been considering a lot more of these JPY pairs. I did say about EG, boys, yeah. I mean, that's what I'm saying. Stu's our EG trader, and he's obviously, like I said, I'll never really send in EG signals anyway. If I take a trade on my main fundeds and on my signals, it'll be EU or GU. I'm profitable EU, GU. Literally, you can check all my signals over the last year. Check if I'm profitable, which I am. But yeah, Stu is our EG trader, so I'll leave that down to the big man, Happy. He's saying I'm lagging, but I don't think I am. Said long but meant 7:30. EU. Wait, what? Oh, EU. Oh, at 6:30. To be fair, again, I'll show you one of our. Let me just show you in it. Let me actually show you, boys. I've got to pull this up. Just so you, man, know I'm not capping. When I say my YouTube, I tell you how to trade this, bro. I'm not, honestly, the only person on the net that will give you a strategy and trade it live. I honestly wonder if anyone else on this whole app even trades. YouTube, bro, is there. Rich SFX. EG spreads done me dirty. Oh, bro, that's peak. That's peak. Let me show you quickly. What are we saying on this song? Bot tune or good? I quite like this. Even though it's a bit botty. Let me show you my recent vid. Alright. Let me show you this. Start at 7 AM to 10 AM. That's what I'm telling you. Wait, don't do anything until the age of high, the age of low is taken. We didn't do anything until the age of low is taken there. After the age of low is taken, we wait for an FVG, an IFVG, or a market structure shift. So, like that. You can see we add IFVG there. I'll make it a bit darker so you can see it, lads. IFVG there. Stop loss on the low, TP on Asian high. Stop loss on the low, TP on the Asian high. Entry back on the fair value gap. Entry back on the fair value gap. Clean as fuck. Listen, my YouTube's dropping gem after gem after gem, but I actually trade live. No one else on the net or on TikTok or anything will trade live. It's actually a bit of a joke. It's a little bit of a joke. Yeah, EG's consolidating. Like, can we just fucking break the low? Is it that hard? It's only like 3 pips away. It probably wouldn't even mean anything. Bot tune. Proper loose, step by step, bro. Trust me, man. This is what I'm saying. If you get done by spreads, use IC. Best spreads in the game. Yeah, I mean, just get a 0 spread account. To be fair, bro, most people are trading on prop firms, Ben, so. What trade, bro? Trade live every day and still catch strays. Trust me. Trust me, bro. AG always does this to me. Dean, when you start talking in capitals, just makes me crease. I just don't imagine you just screaming at your phone. Trading been in L for 6 days now. How comes, Josh? Again, boys, don't forget that Roger Federer's won like 78%, something like that, 78, 80% of all of his tennis matches he's ever won. But he only ever won 52% of points. So he loses every other point, yet he's regarded as, let's just say, the best tennis player of all time. Like, him and a few others is between. But he loses every other point, and he's the best tennis player of all time. Deep that. And you're getting annoyed that you lose a trade. Or you're on a losing streak. Crazy. You're not built for this game. As Federer said, mate, when you lose your every other point, you've got to get pretty good at being able to lose. Again, goes back to the book we always tell our members to read. The best loser wins. It's a great, great book if you're starting out. I'm going to start shotting that book. I'm not shotting it. I'm going to start selling that book. Which is the YouTube video that you break down. The most recent one, bro. Yeah, the most recent one, it's got the picture of the Sawyer Jacks. It's called If You Trade New York Session, You're Cooked. No trade for me today. Price moved without pulling back. Fair play, Blue. I think a lot of people was like that unless they got him really early. Worst run I've ever had. Mate, these candles are doing my nutting. Not annoyed, don't really care. Yeah, that's what I mean, Josh. How many L's have you actually taken in that time? EG is not a good pair when compared with EUGU, and EUGU are more predictable with clean moves. Yeah, I agree, bro. I agree. Killzone gone, mate. No more trades for today. Cheers, lads. Check you tomorrow. Sweet, Michael. Have a good one, brother. Yeah, the Killzone is over now. I'm waiting for someone to knock on my door and grab something off me. Wow, why does it increasingly sound like I'm shotting? But. If EG goes well, funded will be passed. Lovely, lovely. Man, I hope EG does, man. Oh my days! By the skin of the teeth, by the skin of our teeth. Shit then. Bro, it's a 4-hour CRT. What pair, Tilly? Tilly the Bulldog. I've got to have a look at this. Yeah, that is a nice looking Bulldog. I like Bulldogs. Oh, I like Bulldogs. British Bulldogs are 30. Go to the IFEG trading in the league. Yeah, I know, I saw it, bro. That's why I looked. It's that 7:30 one, innit? Tapped bang on at 7:30 after that inversion. That's literally what we were seeing as well. I want to see about this secret order. Shot in best loser wins at his house. There's such a demand for it somehow. Nothing for me today. EU looked the best until London Open. Yeah, I agree, bro. To be fair, EU did look nice, but yeah, entering half hour into the week open for us. I know it's not the week open, but you know what I mean, for London traders. Oh, you took an EU long this morning. No, according to us, what I mean, according to our strategy, it was a perfect long, this long here. So we wait for the Asia low to get taken. Like what I showed you on that video, innit? Wait for the Asia low to get taken. Wait for an inversion, so a bearish fair value gap to get disrespected, which it was there. Bearish fair value gap closed above, so disrespected. Put our entry on the retap of it, 50%, which it did, retapped, and then ran. So that was the one that was about 740 to be fair. But yeah, that's our exact strategy to the T. Literally, as I said in that video, it's broken down. But if you, but yeah, the only reason I didn't take it, if it was any other day, I would have taken it. Well, maybe not a Friday to be fair. But the reason I didn't take it Monday, like I said, it's just very, very, very early on. It's like 40 minutes into the London session for the first day of the week. And London normally moves slow. And obviously, you got to think as well, Monday we've had no manipulation yet at all. So we're going to have to trust that this move down is the entire manipulation we're going to see for the move. It's not like we've got a prior day where we can look at the CRT or, you know what I mean, stuff forming from the previous day like an order block we're reacting to. It is very much, we just got to trust in an inversion. No, that's a joke. Spreads took me out of reversing. Unlucky, bro. Unlucky. What do you think of EU shorts? Not for me, bro, personally. Oh, your entry was just after. Yeah, bro. Alright, YouTube, I've got this guy in my TikTok chat. He keeps saying long EU at when? 10:42 AM. I really want to stay on till then. I don't know why on earth he's saying that. Get yourself to how everyone operates. Your trading gets upgraded. Oh, short. I reckon short at 10:42. He reckons. Again, just waiting for a 5-minute candle to actually move. I've noticed recently price dies London Open for an hour, then one or two. Oh, dies for an hour or two and then starts moving about. Mehmet, this is exactly what I say about the turn of the hour. You'll notice on the turn of the hour is when that kicks in as well. It's not like the momentum will come straight back at like 8:15. It will be, or 9:15. It will normally be at the turn of 9 or the turn of 10 or the turn of 11. when we get a new hour candle open. I'll send you some previous entries called the day before, I'm not wrong. Yeah, sweet, Ben. Join my Discord, innit? Just send me a DM on Discord. If anyone wants to get in the community, wants to chat to me, whatever, we have the best trading community in England or the UK. The best trading community in the UK on Discord. When I say best, I say the combination of biggest, highest quality and most active, which makes us the best. We have a very high standard of all three of those. Give me 2 minutes, I'll load it up. Sweet, bro. Our Discord's just for if you're trying to genuinely learn, genuinely get help, or just network talk. A lot of people in there aren't necessarily in the mentorship either or anything like that. They're just in there because it's the best community of traders. Like, do you know what I mean? All similar to be fair, we're at different ages, but all similar situations, similar age, similar location. We're all just there helping each other out. And you will not get another group where there's people that are trying to help each other out in a genuine way, and we're not just idiots. We're not just like, oh, support and resistance or RSI. It's the best community of actual traders that know what they're talking about and that are locked in. So make sure you're in the Discord, boys. Free Discord right there. Best community. Sort that mindset out. Get cooking. If you want to get in the mentorship, obviously I teach every single concept you've ever seen me talk about on this live. I've got a whole video on. Also, I've got a video on my strategy as well as about 40 different case studies of when I've caught a trade live. I've gone back, recorded it, about 20 minutes long, tell you, okay, this is why I took it, X, Y, Z. So when you join, you're going to know exactly how to trade and exactly how I trade, and you're going to know my strategy to the T. And I do go live with my members every single day from 6 a.m. to 8 a.m. We are live every single day, 6 to 8, breaking down exactly what we're looking for. And then boom, we hit the markets and cook. $49 a month. As I said, I could easily charge 3, 4, 5 grand for that mentorship. It's literally better than 99.9% of people that charge a grand plus. But obviously, we don't really want to do that. We don't want to shake people. We want only people to be in there who actually want to trade and want to learn and want to take it serious. So, yeah, man, if you want to go over to my Discord, $49 a month, you can get in. As I said, I'm live every single day with you, man, and I've got a video on every... I've got literally over 100 videos on there, all marked out. About 30 to 40 of them are going to be on purely concepts. Another 30, 40 are going to be on my strategy and how to trade it. And another 20, 30 are going to be on psychology and back testing, forward testing, getting funded, things like that. So everything's going to be covered. And then we got 2 hours live every day. EG struggling DTO. Trust me, bro. Trust me. Trust me. Are you in, VGOC? 48 a month, yeah. Including that as well, which is cold. So get in there if you want, boys. So my name on there is Louis. You'll see my name in gold. Stu, you'll see his name in red. I'm pinning it, G. Sweet. Sweet. No, I was meant to... Someone was meant to come to my yard at 10. And we do have Signal Group in the Discord as well, which we do post our verified and voucher results. Well, we did for the first 12 months just to prove ourselves. Still do now from time to time. But yeah, we have been profitable 13 out of the last 14 months. And the only losing month, we lost 1R. Alright, last month, or this month, we're up. I don't actually know how much we're up this month, but I know it's over. It's over 6R. We're only halfway through. So if we can close out the month at like a 10R, 11R, it'd be lovely for our members. It means you could have been a member, passed the prop firm with our signals and got a payout. Obviously, as I said, last Friday, just go to the Discord, scroll to profits. You see signal members and mentorship members getting payouts from prop firms. See the email, not just a screenshot. You still eating your lemon a day? Yeah, bro, but I didn't have any left today. I didn't have none left. It's the first day I haven't had one in time, and I do feel a difference. I'll be honest. Just feel like I could be burnt out a bit more. I need the acidity. Alright, nice. Let's hopefully we can close below these wicks and actually start making... Bear in mind, it's the open of the candle. We keep seeing the open move down and then it just fucking retraces at the end. So, let's hope we can actually do something good. Draw out this. We want to close below this, boys. Yes, boys, what we saying? What you saying, bro? we saying, chat? Who's in what? Let me know who's still in there. Who's still in trades? Rosal, SL must be like 50 pips. It's literally just 11 pips, bro. It's cool though if you're not on my level. I hear that. Serious oral loss when you join a live, tell a joke, it falls flat on its face, and you gotta quickly leave. Like, I wonder what you think in your head after that happens. Fuck's sake, man. Fuck. Falls on EU cells. I wouldn't be getting an EU cells, bro. I wouldn't be getting an EU cells. Still in EU longs. Fair play, Chaz. When's the next YouTube vids coming out, G? I actually enjoy watching them so much, bro. The way you teach makes so much sense. Appreciate that, Mehmet, bro. I've got 2 coming out this week. I've got 1 coming out tomorrow and 1 coming out Thursday. My most recent YouTube video got my most views in 24 hours that I've ever had. So, yeah, big up to you, man. What's the Discord? Stu's commented it bare times, bro. Just scroll up in the chat. He's replied to you bare times. And it says it there as well. Just screenshot it and type it in. Lou, when you were unprofitable, what did you do to improve every day? Back test. Watch mentors. Yeah, watch mentors. To be fair, I didn't really have a mentor. I would just watch like teachers. To be fair, when I was learning, there weren't nowhere near as many mentors like that. But yeah, I used to just watch people continuously learn every day. Back testing, as I said. One of the main things I'm always big on is watching the market every day. You got to turn up. That's the biggest thing. You got to turn up. If you want to increase your ball knowledge, you got to watch a full 90 minutes of football every time you can. If you want to improve your knowledge on a chart, on your trading charts, you've got to watch the session play out every day. I've watched every single London session play out, tick for tick, candle for candle, minute for minute, pip for pip, for 4 years straight, never missing a day, not even once. I'm there on bank holidays, I'm there on Fridays, I'm there when I'm on holiday, I'm there on my birthday. Never missing. If I'm seeing that every day for 4 years, do you reckon you're going to be able to compete with me when I'm trading the London session if you're just back testing or you're just learning the strategy? You need to turn up, you need to show it, you need to watch it. That's something I'm really big on. I want to be like the Chad. You're getting there, Mehmet, bro. You are getting there. I'm in EG. Fair play, Katie. Where is EG at right now? EG's a bit of a... Yeah, EG. We'll see. Again, we want to close below. Can this 20... We've got 20 seconds left of this close. We want it to close below. We do not want... You do not want a close above this fucking low. For Christ's sake. We'll probably move up if we close like that. Watch how it behaves. Exactly, bro. In a similar trade on EJPY right now. Lovely. Can you check if I'm correct? I think there's an SMT on EUGU. Keep showing up. Exactly. Oh, man, bro. Didn't see. Yeah, bro. Is this NQ? Nah, bro. It's not. No, it's not. No, it's that. Is there an SMT? Not really, bro. I mean, if you look at the high. So what you can do sometimes if you want. Draw it out. If you mean like immediately, just recently. Copy that. Go to the pound. Paste. Drag it over. Same thing really, just bigger moves, so. You can see they both actually broke. The only difference is, yeah, GU broke the high above that consolidation, EU didn't. That's the SMT, but in terms of breaking this low here, they both actually broke the prior low. So you wouldn't say that's SMT. You just say the pounds broke it more heavily, so the pounds are more bearish. Ooh, lovely. Every time we click off and miss the most satisfying move, bro, I swear down, it happens every time. Alright, now we've got this other wick. Let's close below this wick now. Start making serious progress. Like, what are you doing? I'll be break even on that. Yeah, I typically don't go break even, bro. Yeah, we're playing Art Attack. Chart. Let me turn the indicator back on. It says down there, bro. This is EJ on the 5 minute. Facts, bro. Trust. Yes, want it to close below. Trust me, Katie. Hopefully, I've got 2.5 minutes left of this. And obviously, we're coming up to that big low, the main one that we're looking for. Keeps doing this, man. Please fucking close below. Please close below. But yeah, we are live every day, Clint. We'll be live for the New York session. We got Mace will go live for the New York session. I go live every London session. Watch GG fly. Hopefully, bro. I just want this closed below. I'm not liking the way these wiki candles are forming. EG coming down a little bit again. EG, we need the same things. We need EG to start breaking these fucking lows. Appreciate the follows, boys. Nah, I'm not in all of these, bro. Yeah, my Discord's Louis, bro. When you join my Discord, you get bare fake accounts DMing me. Go on the chat. I'm gonna write what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna write a message in the chat, in the free chat. I'm gonna say, yo, boys, or something. Hello, people. And you'll see my name in gold. Let me quickly do that now so no one gets fucking held off on my Discord. Hang on. Was gonna say my brain would melt from managing that many trades. Yeah, trust me, bro. Trust me. I never really even entered 2 at a time. I couldn't tell you the last time I was in 2 different trades at a time. I mean, I trade EU, GU, EG, so literally every single pair correlates with each other in one way or another. So I've messaged you, sweet, bro. Put my first trade at BE. Fair enough, bro. Sad mood. Do you come on every day? Yeah, bro, I'm live every single day. That's why I've put my YouTube there, boys. Get at me on YouTube. Because my TikTok might get held off. It's 50-50 if you get held off. But my YouTube obviously will be there at the same place every day. I'm live for the London session. My name's Louis. And Mace is live for the New York session. When you go in the Discord, you see both of our names in gold. I think I may need to switch from gold. Absolutely bumming me. Yeah, definitely, bro. If you just got into trading, your chances are you got into gold, and that is probably the worst thing you can do. Send it you, take a look. No worries, bro. Oh, yeah, he said 32. It's going to move, right? Was it? It was 10:32. So what? We got 7 minutes till EUs are supposed to move down, yeah? Say nothing. Was it? What is it? Was it 42 or 32? Because I'm going to stay on till that time. How can we sell? Age liquidity, Ahmed. 10:42. Fair enough. Alright. I don't even want to load my Discord on here, bro, because it's going to lag my thing out, but... You're on strat, yeah, brother. Got videos on it on my YouTube. Cool, 10:42. I'm out on EG, it's pissing me off. Ah, bro, that's psychology. I do hear you though, it is annoying. What is that? I mean, if you got out there, to be fair, a little 1-to-1, not too bad on a Monday. Right now we're up just under 1-to-1. Actually, 40 people will be looking for 40 pips, which isn't too much for JPY pair. Yeah, I can see why you close it, but in my opinion, just stick with it, man. Yo, the candle's shape-shifting, bro. Who saw that? Who saw that chameleon candle? What the hell? Bro could have just held and went break even. Yeah, trust. To be fair, VGOK's actually bare unlucky, innit? VGOK's, like, a lot of people claim they're unlucky. VGOK is genuinely, like, quite unlucky. I know outside of the kill zone, but entered the trade on GU on DTO reversal. Fair play, bro. Where's your SL, Josh? Maybe that's why you're on a bit of a losing streak, though. You're being a bit impulsive, a bit reactive. Oh, yeah, this EG's been cooked. Well, no, it hasn't actually. Yeah, this is the main one we're interested in. Is this EJ? It's the one we've actually been a little bit optimistic about, so it's the one I actually want to see do well. Appreciate all the follows, boys. Peeps. EG, EU gone flat as anything? Yeah. Has gone flat. I mean, this guy reckons shorts at 42, so we've got apparently 15 minutes until we're going to get a bank order of shorts. Bro, this is going to be serious or a gained or serious or a loss, innit? What's the time session indicator? I prefer it over mine. It's our own one, bro. It is called the Session Ranges and Equilibriums by Chess. The only reason... oh yeah, you got to get in the Discord to get it though. Just join the free Discord and ask for it. I'll give it to you, bro. You can't find it on the store because it's our own custom indicator. So we just give it out to our members and people in the Discord and that, and my viewers. So yeah, just join the Discord and ask for it, bro. And someone will send it over. You can put in anything you want. Daily True Open. True Week Open. Obviously, Asia session, London session, New York. Friday high, Friday 50%. Friday low if you want. Same with the weekly. Friday... prior week high, prior week low, prior week 50%. What's the time session indicator? Oh yeah, this EU, yeah, bro, it is. Why 10:42? I'm so confused. Can I get some insight? Well, this guy has just come on the live about an hour ago and said, "Oh, trust me, 10:42 EU, sure." No idea why. He reckons there's a bank order or something. No idea, but let's see. That failure to close below the 5-minute FEG. Fair play, bro. Fair play. So you want to close below this fair value gap here. I think he's ghosting now. Oh no, here he is. Look at the most recent one I just sent. I can't really, bro, because it'll bear lag if I open Discord. I'm just on my laptop right now. How big stop loss are we talking, Ben? How big stop loss are we talking? I can't really look at your other one, bro. If he's right, he's in the Discord anyway, bro. Imagine it does. Best get him on hedge funds. Trust me. Yeah, Ben. How much stop loss are we talking, and how much we're aiming for? YouTube, you man know what's going on. I can't work out how to download the indicator for TradingView on my phone. You got to scroll to the bottom and add it to favorites. When you add it to favorites, you go on indicators and it'll be under favorites. So yeah, I'm just waiting for this to close below this. All I'm really waiting for, I'm waiting for 10:42 and then I want to jump off. Because it's outside of the kill zone now anyway. We are moving kind of slow. I'm in long on GU. Fair play, bro. Wicked, thanks, man. No worries, Nick. Let's see if we can close below this fair value gap on the 5 minute. If we do, we're looking decent. We're obviously flirting about this order block now, but this order block's sitting a little bit precariously for me. Screaming that it needs to get swept. Double tap the screen, boys. Keep double tapping the screen. Keep double tapping the screen. We've got 30k likes in here. Big up to everyone. Again, absolute textbook Asia liquidity here. Absolute textbook Asia liquidity, boys. Absolute textbook. Yeah, Ben, what are we looking at size-wise, isn't it? I'm in on long on GU. Fair play, bro. You guys took any trades today? I took the day off. Nah, we was looking at this EU this morning, but I didn't take it just because it was so early on into the week. But yeah, still seeing Asia liquidity play out beautifully. And then this one else I was looking at was this Euro JPY. I just didn't trade it because it's not one of my pairs. But this is the one I'm interested in. Mainly want to see play out. Where are we? Right, we've got 9 minutes left. We've got 9 minutes left. True, mate. Trust me, Wayne. Absolute banger. It's probably the best version, this one as well. The OG. Pair, it says down there, bro, this is Euro USD. EU. Reminds me of Korean Zombie. Trust me, bro. Every time I hear this song. Mate, his last walkout, man, was bare good to this song. I know he walks out to it every time, but his last walkout was this went off. Went off. Who's the UFC 250 is meant to be at the White House? Do anyone think that's actually going to happen? What concepts do you use? We use a variation of concepts, bro. A variation. This is the thing. We don't really subscribe to one way of trading. We take different concepts from different ways of trading that work for us, and we basically develop into our own strategy. So the strategy I trade is the Asia liquidity grab strategy. And we trade, yeah, a multitude of things. We trade quarterly theory, some ICT concepts, some Wyckoff theory, I suppose you'd say. Not that we trade the Wyckoff schematics necessarily, but a variation, bro. But it's very, very easy to understand. So, I mean, we actually know how we trade. Everyone else just repackages courses. Like, they don't actually trade. Got stopped on EG. Unlucky, Katie. Unlucky. One of those things. One of those things. That's what I mean. EG is just such an unreliable pair. Such an unreliable pair. Not really moving, man. All I'm waiting for is this next 5 minutes. These next 5 minutes. The next 5 minutes to see if this guy's capping or not. I think he's left alive, so I think he was capping. On to the next. Exactly that, Katie. 100% gonna happen. Wait. 100% gonna happen. You think? Mate, he did say it. He was very specific with the time as well. Very specific. Pretty much the end of this 5-minute candle and it's coming through, essentially. EU and G, we just want to see continue up, bro. Just continue up to that Asia high. So you typically move in the London session from the Asia low. So we take the Asia low and then move up to the Asia high, which is what we're predicting. What's your 3 pairs you trade? EU, GU, and EG. I think there's someone at my doorway. One sec, chat. Hang on, bruv. I was muted on YouTube that whole time, wow. But I take you never trade EU and G. Nah, you're just risking the same thing twice. There's no need. There's no need, bro. Yeah, I said he left alive, innit? So I don't know if he's serious or not, but someone said he's probably just getting ready to trade it. So he probably is, isn't it? We've got 1 minute left. 1 minute left to see. He reckons shorts now, innit? Basically. Let's see what he's on. So he reckons next minute and then shorts are going. Wherever it is. Let's assume we live execution. Where we got to have our SL on the top, right? It shouldn't move up. Alright, we've got supposedly 40 seconds. "40 seconds to see if he's a cap star or not." And I'll read the comments again in a sec. 20 seconds. I've got a feeling he's a capper, I'm not going to lie. I feel like we're about to be massively anticlimactic right now. Ten seconds left, right. So, where is Price here? Alright, sweet, there. Let's see how it does. Let's see how he does. Let's see if he cooks. Donald disaster, trust me. What Pez says? Let me turn the indicator on, it will tell you, bro. What's your entry model? Asia liquidity grab, bro. If I missed any comments, just comment them again, boys. I'm not ignoring anyone. Right, I'm going to give this guy 5 minutes, innit? I'm going to give him one 5-minute candle. Okay, looks like... I'm going to give him one 5-minute candle. One 5-minute candle. I think he's a capper. He's got to be. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I think that guy's a cap star. Got the most movement up in 20 minutes. Yeah, trust. Yeah, that guy's a fraud, bruv. He can't show his face in this life again. Nah, he can. Just gonna have to ask him, what happened to that trade, matey? Please do not take this trade. Yeah. Do not take this. This is a viewer's idea, innit? This has got nothing to do with us. This is a viewer who claimed he's basically got a crystal ball. I mean, why on earth would you short there anyway? Actually, filling the imbalance. We're just going to continue to that high. He's DM'd me on Discord as well, so I'm going to be able to reply to him after this and be like, bro, what happened? Alright, wait. Hold up. Hold up. Let him cook. Hold up, let him cook. I'm going to give him 2 more minutes to enter profit. If you don't enter profit in 2 minutes, I'm jumping off. Cheers for the live, Lose. Catch you in the pre-London suite, brother. Crystal bollocks, more like. To pinpoint time. My money on disaster. To pinpoint time. Yeah, that's insane. To be fair, I don't know who he thought he was that he could do that. Imagine it does actually run through though. Lou, is it better to market execute on 5-minute IFVG so we catch momentum so we don't miss the move, or do you always limit? I would always limit, but yes, personal preference. Personal preference, bro. Main reason I limit as well is because I'm on live a lot of the time, but market execution often does get you a better entry because you can wait for it to move down sometimes past 50%, and it also means you just don't get missed out because of spreads, like you said. Mebs, he was looking at a show globe instead of a crystal ball. My man got confused. Trust me. Yeah, well, that guy was the capper anyway, I think. I'll see how it plays out, because I'll give him a chance, but it's 99% sure he's a capper. All comes out in a wash. Trust me, bro. Literally. But yeah, man, appreciate you, man, watching. I'm going to jump off now. As I said, I'm live every single day. Monday to Friday, 8 AM. We're live, we're trading, we're cooking. So if you want to catch absolute bangers day after day after day, drop a follow, subscribe to my YouTube, turn the bell on, get in the Discord as well. My mentorship signals both there. So send me a message if you, man, want to get into that. My name on Discord is Louis. You'll see my name in gold in the free chat. Make sure you message me because I will never message you first. And there's bare fake accounts of me, so be careful. But yeah, appreciate you boys. As I said, I'll be back live tomorrow at the exact same time. Appreciate all the views. Thanks for all the likes, comments, shares. And all the likes, comments, shares and follows, boys. Big up. Absolutely smashed the Monday at the park. First day done. And now we cook. Now we cook the rest of the week. But yeah, big up everyone. Appreciate you tuning in. And I'll catch you in the next one, boys. Make sure you're in the Discord. So I'm going to be active in the Discord talking about my positions. So get in there, boys. Link is in my Instagram, RichesseFX. Sweet, boys. Decent live. Not the best, not the worst. Pretty decent. But yeah, boys, appreciate you watching as well. Obviously, that guy seemed like he was full of shite. But yeah, big up to everyone who watching this or who watched this. Back live tomorrow. If you want anything off me, if you want mentoring or signals, just send me a DM. As I said, go on Discord and message me through my name in gold, alright? Because anyone else is going to be a fake account. So send me a message on Discord if you're interested in signals or mentorship. And boys, appreciate you watching. Mace will be live at 1:30. Big up to everyone, and I'll catch you in the next live. Appreciate you, man. Sweet.